Hey everybody, welcome to episode 95 of the Geek Perspective. I'm your host Roy, and today we'll be discussing Rhode Island Comic Con. We have Star Wars: The Bad Batch. Tom's here, Derek's not, so let's have some fun. Hey everybody, welcome to the show today, and I want to welcome my co-host Tommy. What's going on, Tom?
Nothing. What's up, Roy? Sorry, during that opening, I'm so tired. It's been a long week, and then I totally spaced that I had my TV on in the background while you were doing the opening. Sorry if that distracted you at all. But yeah, I'm good. How are you, man?
All right. My psoriasis is going crazy here.
Oh, that's
other than that, long week, works busy, works crazy.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything's going good. I want to tell people before I forget, we have a show called the Reaper Paranormal Show, and Thursday's episode, we're doing the Amityville horror movie versus the real story. So we're going to discuss that, and you can find us on YouTube. We recorded on YouTube. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, or you can also catch us on any podcatcher that listens to podcasts. And if you otherwise, you can go to our website, and that's at www.podpage.com, the Reaper Paranormal Show. So you can go there and check us out also. And today, sitting with me, I have Rick here in the background here. So if you see a hand pop in or a crazy, weird, psychotic voice, it's him. So, yeah, so how you been, Tom? You had a crazy week?
Yeah, just busy week with work and some personal stuff, and it's just yeah. I get to these weekends and it's like I'm so tired, but I got to get some stuff done, and then it's like before I know it, the Saturday's over, and then we're back to work Monday. So it's like it feels like I know I get two, but it only feels like one day on the weekends here, and it's like but I guess being busy is a good thing, right? So yeah. I shouldn't complain. It could be worse. It could be worse.
Oh my God, this is killing me.
Yeah,
I got those days too.
Yeah.
When I find that balance, but yeah, it's been crazy. I think work for everyone's been kind of nuts lately.
Yeah, everybody I seem to talk to, I don't know. This last month, it's like I don't know if it's like the whole with more people getting vaccinated, there's more people out, and the weather getting nice, and everybody just seems to be busier in this last month. So,
West Side.
Oh boy.
West Side, baby.
Happy late. May the fourth be with you. Tom's like, whatever. Tom is so not a Star Wars guy.
May the fourth be with you. Happy belated.
Tom will flip the bird at me if he could. Oh.
Hey, Linda.
Yeah,
we're exhausted as well.
Linda at work, and it's been crazy. So crazy. So she knows what I'm talking about. It's nuts.
So everybody is doing that. May the fourth be with you. You see it all over the social medias. I like somebody had put up, all you Star Wars nerds, the fourth is over. Now it's Revenge of the Fifth.
Right.
So.
Yes. Very true. That is true. Yes, very true.
He called all you Star Wars people nerds.
Nerds.
I used to work for that guy,
What's that?
I used to work for Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Ogre.
Really?
That's right.
Yes.
Ogre.
That's
Nerds.
Yeah, I worked at a bar that he had a beer in there. He had like three. It was called. He had the Ogre Light, Ogre Red, and Ogre something. He was best friends with the owner, and he owned the beers and stuff. And yeah, he would come in all the time, and I drink with him. He'd come in and be like, "Little T, bottle of Jaeger, meet me at the back table." And go drink with him all day and stuff. So he was a cool guy, very nice guy. Actually, I saw him a few years ago at Rhode Island Comic Con. I was walking around, so I stopped and talked to him.
Yes. We're not a drinking podcast. We don't advocate drinking at all. Yeah. Over 21, But I just
Yeah, I
wanted
don't
to
drink at
show
all.
Rick got me this. Well, got us this to have a couple shots. The Walking Dead whiskey. And they're not a sponsor, but surprisingly very smooth. Shockingly.
That bottle's very cool.
And again, I'm not a big drinker. I don't advocate people drinking.
He's a drunk.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I was saying yeah to you, Roy.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he's
Oh,
like
nobody knows Rick is.
I've never seen like Roy shit faced. I've seen him tipsy once in the 6 years that I know him. I mean, I don't drink at all. I don't drink
Classy
years.
guy.
No.
Yep. So speaking
Roy's
back to Star Wars, I watched a new show called The Bad Batch. Really good show. Linda, I think we should put his face. She wants to give her a shout out. Give Linda a shout out on the screen.
Oh, I
On
don't know how to
screen.
do that.
Let's go say hi, Linda, on screen.
Yeah, Linda.
I don't know what to do.
Close up. This way.
Hey, what's that? There we go.
Talk about shit face.
Yeah.
No, he ain't shit face either.
No, I don't drink either. I don't condone it.
It takes place after the Clone Wars, which shamefully I never watched. Rich has watched it. It's basically these clones that weren't the top of the line clones. They're considered the Bad Batch, and they go through the galaxy and try to make it a better place. And it's a pretty cool show so far. It's 2 episodes in, so if you want to check it out, it's on Disney Plus. So give that a check out.
Is that animated?
It's animated. Yeah, it's an animated show.
Animated.
I haven't been big into the animated Star Wars shows for the most part, which is why I haven't watched the Clone Wars for a long time. And I just started it recently. Rich, I think, has watched every season.
Oh, yes.
But I'm an animated show person for Star Wars. So, yeah, good show.
Did you ever? I never even asked you this, even when in our text. Did you ever watch that show, Them?
I have not seen it yet.
Okay.
And there's a reason. I went to go watch it, and I said I'll watch it, and I'm like, with all the racist overtones, I'm like, I want to hold off on this because with what's going on in the real world is like too much in itself. So I'm like, I'm going to hold off on this for a little while. I do want to watch it. I'm going to watch it soon because I really do want to watch it. And it might even be this weekend because I'm looking for something to watch. I'm on season 2 of Hannibal. I finally that, Tom. You've been on me about that, you and Rachel.
Yes.
Episode 12, I think, of season 2.
So good.
If you want to watch Hannibal, watch it now because I think I'm getting a I don't know what it's called, a little logo on top of the screen saying it's gone on January 4th.
Really?
June 4th. Not January 4th, June 4th.
Oh, man.
So I don't know if the whole show is going to be taken off or if one of the seasons are being taken off. But if you want to watch it now because it's going to be something's leaving on June 4th. So
that's Netflix, right?
Netflix, yes. Thank you, Netflix.
Yeah. It's if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. It's a very cool show. It's very, very stylized and creepy, and it's just a very well done. It's a great acting. I mean, it's a good one.
It's one of those shows that kept putting off, and Rachel and Tom was saying, "Oh, you gotta watch it. It's really good." And I'm like, "Yeah." They were right. It's a really good show. Very well done. It's like I said, it's very creepy. It's knowing what happens to Hannibal, you can see why and how it happens.
Yeah,
it explains a whole lot.
Yeah, it ties in seamlessly. It's like it doesn't like go off, and you're like, well, that doesn't make sense within the Silence of the Lambs world. You know what I mean? No, it fits in perfectly with that world. So,
are you watching Clarice?
I am. I haven't watched the most recent this week's yet, but I love that.
I haven't started it yet, which is another show I have to watch.
Yeah, I like it. What's that?
Clarice?
Richard, do you suggest it?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would definitely suggest it. But my only thing is, Roy, because I know I had told you a while ago about the prodigal son, and you're like, yeah, I'm not really into that. it's very. I find I might be the only one, but I find a lot of similarities between Clarice and Prodigal Son.
Really?
I mean, Clarice is part of the Silence of the Lambs universe, which makes it different, but sort of the same ilk in the show a little bit. So.
Well, let's be realistic. I keep saying I'm never going to watch these shows, and when the shows are creepy and about murder, I end up watching them anyway. So I'm sure within the next year you're going to be hearing me saying, "Well, I watched The Prodigal Son. Tom was right. It's a really good show." I suspect I'll be watching it at some point.
And I'm always right.
even
Yes,
when he's wrong.
correct. Yes, you are. Yes, Tom is.
So yeah, Rhode Island Comic-Con, Tom.
I can't wait.
It's almost June.
I can't wait.
Before you know it, it'll be November.
Yep. It's
Good.
it looks like cons are actually happening. So there, just before we get on Rhode Island, really quickly, Northeast Comic-Con is happening out in Boxborough, Mass at the I think it's the first weekend in July. Which I was like, oh, great. I just like the idea of more and more coming out. And that's just a little one. Nobody really famous goes to it. It's more like for collectors. I think the most famous person is like Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees.
I love the Monkees.
I do too. Stop.
But, so do I. But kids don't know who it is. You know what I mean? And that's probably the biggest. I saw one time. I saw the older sister from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air there.
Oh, really?
It was so bad. She had nobody going to her table. She just sat there. But that's a great little con. And then right at the end, the last weekend in July, going into the the first couple of days of August is Terrificon as well, and that looks like it's happening. They've been announcing guests, so that's a great one at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, about an hour from me. We usually go up for one day. Means some guys from work, and I know you guys want to go. It's a great time. Plus, it's at the casino, so if you get bored, we can go gamble or whatever. But anyway, I'm excited about cons happening. So on to Rhode Island this November.
Yeah, cool. so we have some guests, and we haven't really talked about it very much, I don't think. But we're going to start talking about it now, where it looks like unless something changes, it's going to happen. So let's bring this up, and let's check out some Rhode Island Comic Con. So yeah, we have some cool guests coming. And so far, the biggest guests are on the left here. Mandalorian, Kyle Weathers.
Nice.
Yay.
Yes, I love Kyle Weathers. I actually met him one time. He's a very cool dude. And Mr. William Shatner. Yeah, he actually coming also.
You're a jerkhead.
It says here Kyle Weathers autographs and photo ops are to be announced. So they don't know how much his are going to be. William Shatner, it's odd. William Shatner autograph is $100. The photo op is $105. Is that a weird amount?
Because it's not a selfie, I believe. It's like the actual photo op.
Right.
But yeah,
110 or 100. It's 105.
That's a lot too for a photo, dude. Like, I wonder if that's an error and that's like, or something. Maybe like that's supposed to be combined price. It's like maybe, maybe the photo's $60 or I don't know.
Yeah,
it does seem weird just that you bring that up, and it seems like a lot for a photo.
Which is funny. If you go to the right here, I don't know if you see my cursor. Ashley Eckstein, her autograph is $80.
Roy's cursing.
$100 probably for a combo, I'm assuming.
Yeah, usually.
Because it's plus 20. So it's going to be an autograph plus a photo with her. And then for photo ops, it looks like it's $95. Which again, that's weird.
Yeah. So for people out there, maybe we should. So usually at a table, you get at the table, you can get an autograph and a selfie with them, or which are they're two separate prices, and then they have a combo price. But then photo op means they have actually professional photographers, and you go down, you wait, you have like a time, you pay extra for this, you go down and wait, and you get a picture professionally done with the actor, and it's on an 8x11, whatever you pay for it. It's more professional. It's not a selfie. So that's the difference between those. Just anybody out there. So.
Yeah. So let's go from left to right. We'll start with Annie Withrow. I think I said her name right, from Banana Splits, which I'm assuming it's from the cartoon, not the movie. I'm guessing.
I don't know. I'm never
Yeah.
sure because they always show pictures from the movie too. So
Okay.
I don't know that for sure. They usually come every year. They're big at cons, the Banana Splits, and that's why they have their own Funkos now. So,
I loved Banana Splits growing up. I used to watch them all the time when I was a kid.
I liked the movie too. Remember we did that review?
Yeah.
That was.
I still have to watch that again.
Yeah, that's a fun movie.
The murders in that movie were brutal, weren't they?
Yes, but they were
In a good way.
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, in a good way. Not in a yes.
Yeah, not in a bad way. I want people to think
it's a horror movie, but it's a very fun horror movie.
Yes. So her autographs were 40, photo ops was 65, which is reasonable. And a selfie was 30. And she's there all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Ashley Eckstein, who is from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Hey, Rick, there you go, The Clone Wars.
Oh, there we go. You need to know those.
And her autographs are 80, 100, again 120, we just announced, and 95 for the photo op.
Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds fun.
And to the right of her.
Yeah, you guys need to see this. No, this sounds cool.
Brianna Alicia.
Nice people.
Did I say that? Well, that was Derek. Tom's favorite, My Hero Academia. Tom wants to be with her for the Comic-Con.
No. nothing against her or anybody. I was in the anime room last time.
Yeah, it was tough with
canceled, but the year before, and I know nothing about anime, so
this sounds cool.
It was a long weekend.
You know, after all this pandemic stuff, if we can do this,
her
this
autographs
is neat.
Her autographs are 30, 45 for a photo, which is not bad at all. Selfie is 30.
Oh, then
Rick's dropping things everywhere. Now it's a party. So Chandler Riggs is coming to Comic-Con.
Is that
my favorite character?
Carl.
Good old Carl.
That's the person I was looking at before I made a mess.
These people are scheduled to be there. It doesn't mean they're going to be there.
Yes. Good
point,
Rob.
Sometimes movies come up or other commitments come up, so they have to do other things. So they don't always make it to the convention for that reason. So while it's expected them to be there, they'll be there. It's not 100% guaranteed. So just keep that in mind. Things could happen. Things could change. So be wary of that. But Chandler Riggs is going to be there. I know Liz is excited about that because she won't go either. So
very cool.
But then we have the Mandalorian, Chris Bartlett. He played in the Mandalorian. His autograph is $30, $50 for a combo, I'm assuming. And photo up to $55, which is not bad. And for a picture with him, it's only $20. That's not a bad price either.
No, that's not bad at all.
And then you have Christopher Wankamp. I think that's how you say it.
Wankamp.
My Hero Academia. His autograph is 30. Photo ops are 45. Selfie's 30. See, this is more in line with what I could see them, a lot of people paying, you know?
Yep.
It's just, you know.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Yeah. And
David,
what's that?
His next one.
Yeah, do you want to do it?
David Koechner. Or Koechner. I always say Koechner. He was on SNL. You guys will know him. He was in Anchorman. He played.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, the sports guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he was the sports guy in Anchorman. But he was on SNL for at least a season, I think a couple seasons, and he's in you guys recognize him. I mean, he's in a ton of different companies. I think he's in the Goldbergs, and I'm a big fan of Dave Koechner. I mean, I don't think I'll get his autograph, but he's great.
He's a real funny guy.
Yeah.
And then Emily Swallow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I might have to get her autograph.
Sorry.
Yeah, her autograph's are 40. Photo ops are 55. And a selfie is 40. If you hear the stuff sliding across the floor, it's my dog's bones going skidding across the floor because my dog's a pain in the ass. But yeah, she plays the Mandalorian. She plays. She was in Supernatural, the TV show.
Yeah, she was the Darkness.
Yes.
Yeah, and
God's sister.
Yeah, yeah, God sister kind of had the romantic thing with
Dean.
Dean.
Yep.
Yeah, she's great. I like her. Very beautiful woman.
Very beautiful woman, yeah. She's a very good actress.
Didn't
Yes.
you hate that guy, Roy?
Yep. And then we have Ian St. Clair, My Hero Academia. Again, reasonable price, $30, $45 for a photo op. Selfie was $30. You know Derek could be lining these guys up if he hasn't had them already, right?
Yeah.
Derek loves
I need that guy.
anime, so you can bet Derek will be lining these people up for his anime if he hasn't had them already. Oh no!
Oh shit! What'd you do?
Well,
Oh,
now I
fuck.
read them at least.
God damn it!
But
Let
next,
it control.
next was the kid from right there,
Yeah,
Jacob
that's
Bertrand.
right. That's my boy.
I keep hitting the wrong button here. So yes,
That's Rick's best
Jacob
friend.
Bertrand from
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai, Rick's favorite show there.
I love this kid.
Plays Hawk, right? Is that
Yes.
what
Right.
Hawk?
Yeah.
Yep, played
Huh?
Hawk.
Good gas.
Really good character, actually.
Yeah.
I like this character in the movie.
Love to meet him.
So, and then we have Misty Rojas, Mandalorian. Again, I might have to hit up some of these Mandalorian people.
She plays him?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, right?
She plays.
And her autographs are 30 for an autograph,
I have spoken.
50 for a combo, that's a really good deal. And then the photo ops are 55, selfie. And
No,
selfie is 20.
no, you're lying to me.
That's
She
a good
does
deal.
not play that.
And then, come on, Martin Cole, Tom.
Yeah, all day long.
Yes.
That is
John
the guy in the
Kreese.
world.
Yes.
John
That is
Kreese
the guy in the world.
from Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. He's great. He is great in Cobra Kai.
I would love to meet
He
him.
really
too.
is.
I'd give $1 million to meet him.
Okay, I'll make it happen. have that
$1.5
million
million.
ready.
His
$5.
Have that million ready.
His autographs to be determined.
Oh, that's nothing to me.
And we have, again, another Hero Academia.
Oh, Johnny
Justin
Mathis. Leave it to Beaver.
Rick's getting drunk here, in case you haven't noticed. Autograph is 30, 45 for a photo op.
And Roy's right
And a
beside me.
selfie is 30. And he's actually in Dragon Ball Z, too. So that's kind of cool. Derek will be all over that.
Yep.
And then, as Rick said earlier, Jerry Mathers.
Nice.
Oh,
Leave it to
that's
Beaver.
cool. I'd love to meet him, too.
He goes every year.
He's there every year.
Is he?
Every year.
Really?
Yeah, he's there every
Oh
year.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
look.
big on the whole con circuit. He does tons every year, like all over the country.
I'd pay for. I watched it. I was a child. I watched the Leave It to Beaver.
And I might pay for her autograph if she should be a picture of her. She's really cute. Jamie Moxie. That's how you say it.
Roy's just a
She's in
sucker for
My
a
Hero
girl.
Academia in Black Clover, whatever the hell that is.
You didn't even know who she is.
Her autograph is 30. Her photo ops are 45. And her selfies are 30. So again, Derek's people. All right.
Banana Splits. Banana Splits.
So,
Robert Towers. Who's that?
So he's from Mandalorian. $30 for an autograph. His photo ops are 55, and his selfie is 30. Again, he plays one of the bad guys in the Mandalorian.
Nice.
He's it's a really good show. If you guys haven't seen Mandalorian, you're really missing out. It's a really great show. It's a Star Wars show, but at the same time, it's its own vehicle. You don't need to see Star Wars to see this. It's a really good show. Then we have Banana Splits, Robert Towers, another great character from the Banana Splits. And autographs are 40. His photo ops are 65, and his selfies are 70. Again, you're going to find these autographs are pretty consistent.
Yeah.
With a lot of the celebrities. Again, Terrence H. Winkless, same thing. His autographs are the same, 40, 65, and 30 for a selfie.
No, Peter and the Brady Bunch played that character also in the Banana Splits.
Tony Dow played Leave It to Beaver. Autographs 40. Yeah, no, right. He's been there a few times too. 65 for a photo op, and the selfies are 30. See, if I was going to get a selfie, I wouldn't mind paying that much. We get to the $100. That's a little too much for me.
Yes, me too. That's too much.
Like William Zabaka.
There we go.
He'd be cool.
Yeah.
$85.
Now we're talking, baby.
Billy's. Well, I should call him William. I know he goes by William now, not Billy, like he did in the '80s. But
Right.
Nice guy, very nice guy. He's great in Cobra Kai. Yeah, I've only had good I haven't worked with them, but I've interacted with them, and nothing but good things with William Zabka.
Well, you remember his character is such a bad guy in the original movies that you just kind of assume he's going to be a dick, and then you meet him, he's the total opposite. He's a really cool dude. He's really
and then in Cobra Kai, how they totally spin that, and
that
how
was great.
It's like, well, was he really that bad a guy? Look at what Daniel did. He was kind of an asshole too, and I love that. So,
well, in some of the circles, I remember in recent years, they were like, "Was Daniel really the good guy in the movie?"
Yeah, the videos on YouTube are called Daniel LaRusso is trash. They have another one called Zach Morris is trash, where you look back at all these people.
Daniel was the bad guy.
Yep.
Daniel was the bad guy. He initiated the fight.
I'm not even trying to say this kid's name. Zolo Marudajaja. You guys figure that out.
It's Mariduena, but I could be wrong.
I know the end with the thing is
it's better than
that's like a U.
That's weird. His audience had to be determined.
A U is an E and a U is a U.
I hope he's not too full of himself, thinking like we'll wait and see kind of thing. That's kind of weird. He's not really he has Cobra Kai, but who the hell is this kid?
He's big in Cobra Kai. I mean, that's made him a star.
No, one thing, but what autographs to be determined?
Well, that's probably because they don't know, and I'm sure it's going to be this. It's going to probably be less than William Zabka, because a lot of times, like you were saying, a lot of them are similar. A lot of times, if they're in the same show or movie or something, their agents get together beforehand and they set the prices. You know what I mean? That way, it's they're all on an even playing field and more likely to one's not outpricing the other or whatever.
Right. So. All right, so that is Comic-Con.
Oh, there.
So that's that.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah. It's, we're gonna be updating this every couple of weeks. We're a bi-weekly show right now because of work. We've been very busy, and we have videos we want to shoot. We just haven't had a chance to shoot them. And I still got that movie from the that I have to do from the burgers that we cooked outside.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
But I'm actually waiting for my. I'm getting my RAM on my computer, and I got some bad RAM, so I have to reorder it. So I'm waiting for that to come in because to edit things on the computer, it takes a lot of memory.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to upgrade. An Apple charges way too much, but they charge thousands of dollars to upgrade when you can pay $100 for the RAM itself and do it yourself.
Gee, that's crazy.
It's like $500 to $1,000 to upgrade the RAM to what I would get 32 gigs of RAM, and it would cost me $200 if I order it myself and do it myself. Well, I'm gonna have Rick do it. He's a computer guy. But,
so other than the RAM issue, how's the computer been?
Good. I'm only using it for the show.
Okay.
I don't want to. I only have 8 gigs of RAM in this, so I don't want to overtax it. So I've done a couple of small things. I'm more or less getting used to the computer. Like just now, when I went on the screen, my mouse. It's a really cool mouse. A lot of people don't like this mouse for the Apple computers. I've heard a lot of complaints about it.
I like mine.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with it. But you can, when I widen the screen, there's a way that you do that, and I do it by accident, which actually worked out for the thing. But I don't remember how I do it. I can't get back to it, so I got to remember how to do that. But other than that, it's just a learning process. Getting used to it. But it's really good. I like the monitor. 27-inch monitor.
It's huge.
You gotta go 27-inch. It's the way to go.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you watching good movies lately?
Let me think. What have I been watching? God, I don't think any movies. Watching. So, Fear the Walking Dead. I've been watching, and that's been very good this season so far. Trying to think as far as a movie. No, I can't think of any. How about you? Any good movies?
Not recently. I've been watching Hannibal.
Yeah. I've been watching more TV shows than movies. I watch, and I gotta rewatch it. I watched some of Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat movie.
I watched that,
and I was not impressed what I saw. I just said, you know what? I'll sit down and watch it again, just as because I was kind of doing things during it.
It's funny you say that. I liked it. I don't think it was the best story. I didn't hate the story. I think I liked the original. The original movie wasn't that great of a movie, I don't think.
No,
I like the story better, the story idea in the original. It wasn't a bad story. I don't hate it. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is horrible. I don't know. I just thought the story would be better.
Yeah.
The characters were good. The main character, I have mixed feelings about. But again, after you see it, we can do a discussion about it because I thought I was going to be the minority of like that because you hear such, oh my god, and it's like I was like, I liked the movie. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it didn't blow me away.
No, I from what I've gathered, a lot of people were disappointed because a lot of guys that I knew were very psyched about it, and I was like, don't get your hopes up. Remember how bad the original was, and we were all excited for that, and it was like, oh my, because that was when Mortal Kombat was like huge. I mean, I know it's big, but back then it was like
the game.
Yeah, it was a cultural thing. And then that movie came out, and it was like, after that movie, even the game popularity waned after the movie. And it was like...
Well, wasn't that the game that the Congress got involved and like, we got to regulate this? And
I think so, because of the fatalities.
Yeah,
and
the fatalities. That was the best part of the game.
Yeah, it was.
That was the best part of the game.
It was... yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I'll watch it again and pay a little more attention, but I was not...
Let me just ask you this. Did you watch the first 10 minutes of the movie?
First 10 minutes I really liked, actually.
Right, thank you. It was almost like the first 10 minutes of the movie was so good, the rest of the movie didn't live up to it. In my opinion.
That's how I felt.
It was like, it was up here, and then it kind of went, oh.
Yeah, that
not down here, but it was like here. It was like, oh. You get more of the first 10 minutes of the movie. That was great.
I know.
And that's a common thing too. But like 2 or 3 guys I work with said the same thing. They're like, yeah, that first 10 minutes. I said, yeah, first 10 minutes. I was here for it, man. I was like, oh yeah, baby. And then it just, I don't know. You know, it's but other than that, yeah, like I said, I've been watching more TV shows. Than anything. You watching any good shows besides Hannibal?
Trying to think here. I watch a lot of YouTube. I love YouTube.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of podcasts on YouTube. Tiger Belly, Bloodbath, which is with Bobby Lee. He's a comedian. His girlfriend, Annie Lederman, and what's the other one? There's 3. She's another comedian, and I'm ashamed to not remember her name. But she's fucking hilarious. Esther.
I don't know how to say her last name.
Provitsky.
Provitsky.
They have a show. They had no hold on. What's that?
You said Bobby's on it too?
No, Bobby's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
It's his girlfriend and the 2 comedians, and it's a great podcast. They're like guys having a conversation. They like talk about anything, personal things. It's a great, funny podcast. So I watched that. I was watching The Bell Life, but they got their channel taken down.
Oh no, what happened?
And I think someone has something against them. Well, they get some strikes on YouTube for doing drinking challenges.
I remember you telling me that.
And then they had a video up for over a year. I don't remember what video it was, but then that got taken down, and they took the channel down. So I actually messaged them and said, somebody has something against you because you don't have a video up for a year.
Yeah.
And then YouTube gives you a strike.
Yeah.
If the strike's going to happen, it's going to happen right away. YouTube obviously approved it because they're monetized.
Yeah.
So I guess when you're monetized, it seems like the way they were saying it was if you're monetized, it has to go through a process to get it put up to begin with. And YouTube approved of it. But then they unapproved of it a year later. It's like, if that's true, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know if that's true or not, but then the channel got taken down. So they have the Bell Life vlogs, and they have the Ask the Bell Life. But they got fed up with YouTube, which a ton of YouTubers are fed up with YouTube.
So are they going to go to a different platform?
They have their own website now, and they're uploading on their own website. They have a thing where you can pay to be on the web to be a member.
Patreon,
like $5 a month or something like that.
Yeah, like Patreon style or something.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna pay that. They're funny and fun, but yeah.
Yeah, not yeah. I mean,
I
I've watched
them. I think they're funny. You know, they're from Kentucky. It is what it is. I mean, YouTube has pissed off a lot of people. You know, until there's another platform that will compete with YouTube. You know, YouTube is hurt. I guarantee you, YouTube is killing our channel because we don't have people listen to watch our show. They don't comment below post when we're done. So what happens is our videos get shoved down the bottom automatically because no one's commenting on our videos.
Yeah.
So YouTube says, well, no one's commenting, your video doesn't matter. So it shuts it down. So they just do whatever they want. And then some videos don't even get out to the people that subscribed. They block you from getting the video sometimes. Like they'll shut off people's bells so they don't get notified.
See, that's messed up, and it sucks because there's a lot of good content out there that people just aren't being able to see. You know what I mean?
YouTube unsubscribes people too. I've been unsubscribed to a ton of channels, and I know I didn't do it.
Yeah,
so
it's happened to me before. I know.
Yeah,
too.
And YouTube's doing that, and it's like, what the hell, you know?
Yeah. It's funny. You brought up like a podcast that you're like podcasting shows, and it's like we never talk about like the podcasts that we listen to. And one that I really love is and everybody should check it out. We're not affiliated in any way. It's called This Is Important, and it's the guys from Workaholics, and it's a really fun. They have about 30 episodes right now. I think they started a little before COVID maybe, but really did a lot during the COVID. And it's a great fun. Every episode's right around an hour, 48 minutes, somewhere around there. It's a great, fun podcast. I listen to a ton of different podcasts because at work or whatever, I can, if I'm doing certain jobs, I can listen to music or I usually just listen to podcasts now and I'm doing it. And that's a great one. Everybody out there, if you're looking for something good to listen to, it's a great podcast. This is important. What? Workaholic Boys.
And if you want a horror podcast to listen to, check out the Reaper Paranormal Show.
Yes, that's a great one. A lot of great episodes on there.
I hear those crazy guys are doing a show on the Amityville Horror.
Yep. Yeah, I hear that's coming up next.
It'll be a Thursday night. Thursday afternoon, rather.
Yeah, there's a lot of good episodes on there. A lot of good ones. They just did an episode on the Ouija board. It was really cool.
Yes.
So
crazy Ouija board. There's some good stories about that bad boy.
Yeah, check out the Reaper Paranormal podcast. Those guys are great.
Pretty amazing.
So
All right, you got anything else you want to talk about, Mr. Tom?
no, I think that's R.I.P. Tawny Katane.
Yes.
Tawny Katane passed away. I don't know specifics. She was in, a bunch of 80s hair metal videos. Very pretty, a very beautiful woman. It's a shame she just passed. So
I hope it wasn't like drugs or something.
yeah, I don't know. I just saw I saw Rhode Island Comic Con put out a in memoriam, rest in peace, and I was like, oh man. And then Derek texted it too.
Don't want to be drugs or the horrific suicide. That's horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, he looked
It's
at
a shame.
a young girl, cancer.
So, Rich just said it was cancer.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, like I said, I have not read anything yet. So I just saw the headline. So
guys, make sure what's that?
No, I was just saying, always sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Part of the 80s. So make sure you watch the Reaper Paranormal Show this Thursday when we discuss the Amityville Horror, the movie versus the real story. And you can subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Comment on the video. Also, if you guys want to be on our show, send me a message at Reaper Paranormal. I'm not Reaper Paranormal. ParaReaper@gmail.com. And you can email me. And if you want to be on our show, we'd love to have you. So come on, talk about some fun stuff. So if you want to come on, just email me and we'll set it up. And for other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching our show. For Tom and myself, you guys have a good night.
Cuckoo.
Thanks, guys.